everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alyssa and I have a very exciting video today. As you can see, it's Valentine's Day theme, which is my favorite. And so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day DIY gift ideas. So I know how hard it is to find gifts every year for everybody that you love, and it can get really pricey. And it's always the usual flowers and chocolates. But this year, I took it upon myself to show you guys different DIYs that you can make for anybody. So I really hope you enjoy this video and we'll get right into it. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to get started with the bath bombs. The ingredients you're going to need is baking soda. You also need some cornstarch, some citric acid. I bought mine from Bulk Barn. I had a hard time finding it, but I know that Bulk Barn has it. You're also going to need some Epsom salt. I got it in the Hawaiian ginger scent and it smells so good. And you're also going to need some coconut oil. This is going to make your skin feel super soft. I bought this scent from Michael's. It's the pomegranate vanilla one and it smells amazing. I also got some neon food coloring. You're also going to need a little bit of water. And last but not least, if you want, you could add some sprinkles. I got these from Michael's. It just adds a little bit of a character to it. Okay, so the first ingredient we're going to start with is the baking soda. You only need 1 cup of this. I just put it in a glass bowl that I had. Okay, and the next ingredient is the cornstarch. You only need half a cup of this. Oops, and there's a mess. And now you're going to need half a cup of citric acid. So that basically took up all the container that I had, so it ended up being perfect. Alright, and now I'm coming in with half a cup of my Epsom salt. Alright, and now I'm coming in with my whisk, and I'm just going to whisk all the dry ingredients together to make sure that it's really mixed properly. Now that we're all done with the dry ingredients, we're going to get into the wet ingredients. So now I'm just starting with 3/4 of a teaspoon of water. Now I'm getting 2 teaspoons of the scent. You could either use essential oils or the scent, like I said, that I got from Michael's. Now you're going to need 2.5 teaspoons of coconut oil. It looks like I used a cup, but it's only because I had to melt mine. And now to finish off the wet ingredients, I'm going to go in with my pink food coloring. And now you're just going to whisk it together till everything is combined. By the way, it's my boyfriend playing the guitar. I know, he's super good, right? Now I'm going to incorporate the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. Take your time into this step because if you do it too fast, then the wet ingredients is going to react to the dry ones. So just incorporate it super slow. Now I'm just changing my bowl into a bigger one because I didn't realize how much ingredients there would be, and yeah, so now it's going a lot better. I'm just adding a little bit of food coloring to make the color a little bit more bright. You could do that as you go. Try not to put too much at a time because it's going to react. But yeah, you could just go as you go and it should be fine. You're going to know it's ready whenever it looks like wet sand, just like what it looks like in my hand right now. Once it looks like that, then you're done with your ingredients. Now I'm going to add it into its molds. I bought those molds from Michael's. They're supposed to be for soap, but they also work for bath bombs. I find that perfect because I find the big balls sometimes they're a little bit too much for one bath, and I find that's a perfect size. Now I'm just incorporating some of the sprinkles to add character, and I'm just going to whisk it as I go. I also added some in the little mold to have like a little effect from the top. Whenever you go to put both halves together, make sure it clips together because otherwise it could crack right in half. Now I'm going to grab a tag and I'm going to write "You're the Bomb" on it, and I'm going to tie it up in a little bag. And now we're just about finished with the bath bombs. You're going to want to set that aside for about 2 days to cure. Alright, and on to the next DIY. This craft is inspired for those boyfriends or even girlfriends that like fishing. I just grabbed a tackle box from Walmart and I printed out a page that says "You're a catch." I'm just taking a yellow paint marker because that's what I had around, but I'm going to be using that to write on the tackle box. Now I'm just putting this saying inside the tackle box so that I could see the letters and I could trace it. Now I'm going to fill it up with gummy worms in each one of the slots. You could use any kind of candies you want. You could add fish, you could add whatever you want. I just thought that gummy worms would be good enough. And there you have it, folks. That concludes the second gift idea. Now on to the next one. So for this craft, I'm basically going to be doing a dessert. So on the box I'm writing, "Here's a treat for someone sweet," and I'm making my boyfriend's favorite dessert, which is the fudge, and I'm going to be showing you step by step how to make it. So the ingredients you're going to need for my world's famous fudge is you're going to start off with 2 cups of brown sugar. I use the golden sugar, but you could use the brown one as well. Next, we're going to use 1 cup of butter. You could use salted or unsalted, but on the packaging it shows you exactly 1 cup. You just cut that in half. I cut it in smaller little pieces and then I throw it right into the pot. That is just going to help it melt a little bit faster rather than having a big block of butter. Now I'm going in with my secret ingredient, which is the original Eagle brand. That's what makes the fudge super creamy. So you're going to want to set your stove at medium heat and you're going to mix all your ingredients together until it all melts and once it starts boiling, then you're going to set a 5-minute timer. Now you're going to set your 5-minute timer and you're going to mix continuously until your timer is over. Once it's over, you're going to transfer it into your mixing bowl. Now you're going to add 2 cups of the powdered sugar. You're going to put it right into your hot mixture, and then you're going to mix it for 5 minutes in your mixer at around 2 speed. And I bought these cute little silicone molds from Michael's that I'm going to be putting my fudge in. I'm going to start off by using some cooking spray in my silicone molds to avoid it sticking to the bottom. Now I'm filling up my silicone molds with my fudge, and you're going to want to do this quick enough because it could start drying up and then it's going to be hard to smooth around. With whatever's left over from the silicone molds, I'm just going to put into that little glass container. Now I'm going to put some saran wrap on the container and on the mold. You're going to want to put it flush against the fudge, and that way there's no air coming in it. And then you're going to set it in the fridge overnight. And that concludes my fudge recipe. And now on to the next DIY. Now for this DIY, I just got myself a Rubik's Cube from Walmart, and I'm going to be sticking pictures on each side. I'm also going to put the quote, "My problems are solved when I'm around you." I know it's super cheesy, but it's super cute and it's easy to make. I'm just starting off by putting glue on each square to be able to stick my picture properly without it budging. And now I'm just taking my X-Acto knife and I'm cutting through all the seams to be able to move it afterwards. And then this is what the finished product looks like. And now for the last DIY, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the waterfall photo card. It's super cool and cute. So you're going to want to start off by cutting 4 5x5 centimeter squares like so, and also 4 4x4 centimeter squares like that, so you could stick on top of the other square. I know it sounds a little confusing, but it's going to come together. You're also going to need a 3x12 centimeter strip like that, and you're also going to need a 5x25 centimeter strip like that as well. Now glue your pictures to your 5x5 centimeter squares. Now take your 5x25 centimeter strip, and you're going to go mark from where the 4 centimeter is. Now you're going to move the line to where the 6 is, and you're going to mark each centimeters for 5 lines. If you're confused, just watch closely and you're going to understand a little bit better. Now I'm just taking the back of my X-Acto knife to be able to mark on the lines so that it bends a little bit easier. It's a little bit hard to explain, but you'll understand as you see it happening. So as you can see, I'm using the back of my X-Acto knife, not where the blade is, just so you can understand a little better. So now you're going to want to bend each one of the slits that you just made to make it look like that. Now I'm just adding glue in between each line so that we could stick our pictures there. A little tip to keep in mind is whenever you put the glue, try not to put any on the bottom picture because then it'll stick the pictures together and it'll ruin the whole project. And now you're going to take your 3 by 12 centimeter strip, you're going to put some glue onto the back of it, and you're going to stick it underneath your last picture, like so. And now you're going to stick both strips in the back together. And now I'm just cutting this strip a little bit thinner to make it look a bit better. And now we're going to glue the strip to the card, but only the strip, not anything else. And once it's all dry, you could test to see if your pictures work good and if they flip through perfectly. And then I just wrote Happy Valentine's Day on that little square because I find it super cute when it pops down like that. Other than that, you just have to decorate your card and then you're done. Alright, so that concludes today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to continue on this journey with me. And if you recreated any of the DIYs today, then please tag me in my Instagram. It'll be in the description box below. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! I even did a pink inspired makeup look today.